felt like sharing my feelings, so here I go. I want to first take a moment to thank my mother for always being by my side, even in my darkest hour. Thank you for hearing me, even when no words left my mouth. And thank you for pushing me to express my feelings, even when I had convinced myself that I didn't want to talk. To my 5, you know who you are. I just want to thank you for all the love and support that you've given me throughout the years. I really appreciate it, and it helps me to get through my days when they're really tough. Having lupus was never really an issue until I became an end-stage renal disease patient. Being put on dialysis at 27 was the most difficult for me. All the changes with my body and the scars, just from a vein point of view, really depressed me for a while. I actually had a friend of mine named Eric tell me to look at them as battle scars, that they would help tell my story, and believe it or not, that actually really helped me to get past it. So thank you for that. Most people won't believe this, but I'm actually super self-conscious. For everybody that went to high school with me, I know you're kind of laughing right now, but I am super self-conscious, and that's why you will not see my face in this recording. Not that I look any different from my pictures. I don't like to take pictures, and I really don't like for people to look at me. So, but I really just want to kind of, I don't know, I felt like maybe I should just tell you guys how I feel instead of writing it all the time. So, basically, I take maybe 5 minutes out of every day, and I don't know if it's healthy or not, but I take a few minutes out of every day and kind of just say out loud to myself, is this the day that is going to be the end for me? I've had so many doctors, about 6 now, all tell me that I wouldn't make it to see 28, and then I passed 28, and then they said 29, and now the doctors never put an age on it. They just always tell me that I should be living every day like it's my last, and to not expect to see another 6 months. So it gets kind of depressing, and honestly, it scares me. But I wanted to just make sure that everybody know how much I really appreciate just the positive words and the prayers. And for my fellow people with lupus, I know it's difficult for us because we don't have a voice. Like right now, it's about midnight, and I know for a fact I'm not the only one that has insomnia extremely bad and can't sleep. And people often don't understand us. They don't understand how we can feel horrible right now and an hour from now feel perfectly fine. I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to say you're not alone, and I'm always here for anybody if you need to talk or if you just want somebody to listen. And when I can't sleep, I know this is super dorky, but this is what I do in my spare time, so I just wanted to show you guys. So this here is my latest project. I started this at 11:30 this morning, and I just finished it about 15 minutes ago, so it's taking me about 13 hours. If you can see how huge that is, and it's like a massive load of leaves here. This is what I do in my spare time when I don't feel good, and for the past 2 days, I've had extremely bad chest pains, and my body aches so bad. Usually when it feels like this is when some of my organs are trying to shut down and I should be in the hospital. But as you know, when you have lupus, you go to the hospital, they run tests, they come back, and they say there's nothing wrong with you, and they send you on your way. So I've learned to kind of cope, and this is how I cope, by doing art. But I just want to make sure you guys know that I hope that somebody does find a cure, even if it's not in our time. They find it for our future generation of people. But you're not alone. And for anybody that feels like they want to give up, I just want to say don't, because you're going to have plenty of people that tell you you can't look for tomorrow, but you just have to believe that you can. And even though I'm scared most of the time, I look at my son, I look at my family, and they push me to keep going. So I just wanted to make sure you know you should keep going too. And I actually want to thank my baby brother, Walker, who's 16 and has autism, because it was from his bravery of telling his story about him having autism and being bullied that I felt like maybe I should just take a moment to say thank you. And God bless all of you guys. And for everybody that has went through something, is going through something, you are not alone. All right, it's enough talking for me. It's like 6 minutes. Seriously? Okay. So everybody, have a good night. I love you, and talk to you soon.